السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله يا صلاة يا صلاة يا صلاة يا صلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله سيدنا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم صلى على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا ورسولنا محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. وبعد. We thank Almighty Allah. We thank Almighty Allah. We thank Almighty Allah. We glorify Him. We adore Him. We exalt His name. The one who has given us the opportunity to witness another year. As He has always given us the opportunity to witness it bit by bit, week after week, month after month. And then we have a whole year going around. Alhamdulillah. A couple of days ago, we opened another Hijrah calendar. It wasn't by our might. It was not by our wealth. Now was it by our wisdom, but by Allah's mercy, subhanahu wa ta'ala. We were all wishing ourselves Happy New Year, Happy New Hijrah calendar. We were all rejoicing, if not loudly, or if not glaringly, rejoicing within our minds that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with the whole new year. We're thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for bringing back all of our brothers and sisters who went to perform their Hajj rites. And then we're all going to celebrate the new year, the new Hijrah calendar together. But our merriment today and what we are celebrating today, what we are all felicitating with ourselves with today, is a fruit of the labor of some people. We are enjoying, we are doing ourselves, we are happy, we are rejoicing over the sweat that a group of people sacrificed towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are greeting ourselves today over the blood that those people sacrificed toward the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What we call Hijrah today is not just a mere migration from Mecca to Medina. Hijrah symbolizes the toil, the efforts, the tormentation that the Prophet ﷺ and the whole of Sahaba went through to put Islam and the flag of Islam on the mountain where the hands of the enemy cannot reach. What we celebrate today is the endurance that the Prophet ﷺ, in conjunction with the rest of the Sahaba, had to go through to make sure that mu'adhins can stand in several mosques today and say azan without any fear that anybody is going to take their lives. Hijrah is not just a mere story that we can just listen to and just imagine that the Prophet ﷺ probably got tired of Mecca and then moved to Medina. It was a divine mission that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him to do. And the Prophet did not embark on that until he got a permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah gave Risala, the message to Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in Mecca, he began to call people into Islam. Allah did not say, just go outside, spread your things, take your microphone and start calling. Go to them one by one in their houses. That was how everything started. The Prophet ﷺ would go to a man in his house, accept Islam. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah. You see Lata that you go to bow for, Manat that you go to bow for, no, that's not the God. There is only one God who supersedes all of these 313 idols that you guys have around Kaaba. Some of them were lucky enough to accept Islam. And some of them were like, are you trying to change us from ma wajadna alayhi aba'ana, from what we met our fathers worshiping? Who are you? Your mother gave birth to you and we were there. We knew when your dad got married to your mom. And then you're just going to grow up all of a sudden and tell us what we have been doing before your mom even conceived of you and tell us what we're doing was wrong? But by Allah's might and grace, one by one, two by two, people started accepting Islam. The Quraysh, they started feeling intimidated. Tormentations from left and right. Inflictions of pains upon Muslims from every nooks and crannies of Mecca. It got to a point, the Muslims got tired. They went to the Prophet ﷺ Oh prophets, we have accepted Shahada. We have accepted that we have to pray. We have accepted that we have to fast, do all of the requirements and injunctions that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is putting towards us. But we cannot practice in these environments. As a good leader, the Prophet ﷺ became concerned and he started going from one place to another, running helter-skelter to make sure that he creates an environment, a community that will let the Muslim practice what he's teaching to them. The Prophet ﷺ by himself went to Ta'if to talk to the people of Ta'if. So can you accept us? Let us come into your community so that we can practice our religion. The people of Ta'if, of course, will not give the Prophet ﷺ the opportunity because they knew Quraysh would come at them or come for them, and they would not be able to stand it. They rejected the Prophet ﷺ's offer. The Muslims kept going to the Prophet, asking for him to look or locate an environment or a community where they could practice Islam. It became unbearable that the Prophet ﷺ suggested that they travel all the way from Mecca to Africa, where we call Habasha. In English, they call it Abyssinia. We all know how long it takes to fly from Nigeria to Mecca. I know it's not 2 hours, it's not 3 hours. For those who have been there, you can tell. And then for somebody to ride on the back of their camels and go all the way to Africa, it means whatever they have with them in terms of food will be gone. Whatever they had with them in terms of water will be gone, and they had to ride through all of the desert. Why? Just to practice Islam. 10 Sahaba, 10 Muslims at that point went to Africa. It was the first type of hijrah that happened in Islam. After a while, they could not bear it. They went back to Mecca. They continued to worship with the Prophet ﷺ. After 2 years, another set of people, 10 of them have been there before. They went back to feed them back. They packed all of their things again and planned to go back to Africa again. Over 80 Muslims from Mecca went to Africa again for the second part of the hijrah. But the Prophet ﷺ, we are all like, the Prophet ﷺ is like a shepherd, raising all of us towards the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't want to have your animals, permit me for using that word, somewhere, and then you as the shepherd is somewhere else. You don't want to have your children at a place where your eyes cannot reach them and you are the point. So the Prophet ﷺ was so concerned, wanted to have all of the Muslims in the Arabian Peninsula. And then he started calling people. Every time they come to perform their worship that they do, or they will do around Kaaba, at that point, the Prophet ﷺ will talk to every clan. Can you accept us? Can you accept us? From every clan coming from every nook and cranny of the world. None of them accepted the Prophet ﷺ. It continued like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave his favor to the Prophet. And few people from Medina al-Munawwara that we would call Yathrib at that point, few people accepted Islam. They took Islam to Medina. Another year, they came to perform their worship around Kaaba. Another group of people accepted Islam and they went back to Medina. The Prophet ﷺ already saw that Islam is already spreading in Medina bit by bit. Medina was ready to accept Islam from them. And then what he did was he sent Mus'ab bin Umayr to go there as his representative. He would not leave at that point because the commandment or the command to do so had not come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I said from the beginning of the Khutba that what we are celebrating today It's a result, it's the fruit of the labor of this set of people that lived with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's a fruit or the result of the dispersed family members of this set of people. It's a fruit that we're enjoying today that has been sown from the day that these people decided to leave everything they had, sacrifice everything they had. For what? For la ilaha illallah. When people started going to Medina, there's a Sahaba called Abu Salama. Abu Salama had one wife and one daughter. Abu Salama was thinking out to go to Medina so that he would be able to practice Islam. On his way going, the Quraysh saw him going. They waylaid him and his family. And they were like, where are you going? You're going to Medina? No, you can't go to Medina. If you are going to Medina, you see this, your wife belongs to this clan that has not accepted Islam. We can't take our daughter with you and go and stay with that boy. Go and stay where you will be able to practice Islam. The in-laws wanted to take their wife from him. And then, not only the wife, and the daughter, the only daughter that he had. And that was where the problem came. Like, okay, you can't take your daughter that I call my wife and take my own daughter. No. And then the family of the other ones, they came. It became the game of drag it, I drag it. They keep pulling the child, the daughter, on the socket went out of the shoulder. And this little daughter was crying. At that point, they had no point, and they had no choice than for the wife to go with her family, and the daughter is going with the family of the husband, and only the husband going to Medina. A whole three little family dispersed for the cause of Allah, for the cause of La ilaha illallah. They were there like that. The wife was there crying for a whole year, and the daughter was there crying for a whole year until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala finally destined that they will all meet up again together. And this is what we enjoy today. Alhamdulillah. Sahab, one of the Sahaba, when he decided to go to Medina at this point, they were all going one by one. When Sahab was going, the Quraysh saw him. They were laying as usual, as they would do with anybody. And he ran off the mountain. They were all beneath the mountain, looking up to him and telling him to come down. It's either they take his life or he desisted from going to Medina. He had some arrows with him, and he told them, in this clan of Quraysh, you know I'm the best when it comes to shooting. And when I shoot, I don't miss. It's 20 of me down there and I have 20 arrows. If you will not let me go to Medina, I'll make sure I shoot each of these arrows, each and every one of you, and I'll get 20 men down before you leave my life. And they still insisted that you take 20, no problem, but we'll definitely stop you from going to Medina to practice that thing you call Islam. And some said, okay, I have another thing for you. They said, Sahab, why do you want to disturb yourself? You have a lot of things, a lot of property here. You just want to abandon all of them and then go somewhere you don't even have nobody to practice Islam? He said, okay, what if I strike a deal with you? And they said, what deal is that? I'll leave every single thing that I have here in Makkah, all of the wealth that I have. If you take everything and let you have everything, I don't even look back, would you let me go to Medina? The Quraysh said, yes, I will let you go. He said, okay, I sacrifice everything and I let you go. That was how he was allowed to go to every practice what we have today, Islam, and Kalmatu Shahada, La ilaha illallah. Abu Bakr, like you all know, he was itchy, he wanted to go. And the Prophet ﷺ said, Abu Bakr, come. Don't rush. It is possible that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring somebody that will go to Medina with you. The Prophet ﷺ added, said, it is possible that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me the opportunity or the permission to do hijrah. It will be me and you. And then on one very fortunate night, the Prophet ﷺ went to Abu Bakr's house. It was Aisha with Abu Bakr and Asma. Aisha and Asma, the two daughters of Abu Bakr. And the Prophet says, Abu Bakr, can you tell your daughters to go out? Abu Bakr says, they are your daughters. You can say anything in front of them. And the Prophet said, Inna Allah wa adinani bil Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me the permission to do hijrah and go to Medina. That was the greatest day, or the only time that Aisha radiallahu anha saw Abu Bakr cry in that level. Aisha said, I've never seen anybody cry so much out of joy when I saw Abu Bakr crying that night. Abu Bakr was not crying, he was out of joy, but the joy was not because Abu Bakr was going to enjoy anything in Medina. Abu Bakr had money. The joy was that if the Prophet was dying on his way to Medina, he, Abu Bakr, would be dying with him. If they would be doing any evil, or any evil would be befalling the Prophet on his course to Medina, he would be befalling the Prophet and him, Abu Bakr, will be there. And then Abu Bakr said, I have been waiting for today. I have 2 camels that I've been feeding, and they are ready for this course. Another thing that happened that will make us see how much these people have sacrificed for what we enjoy today. The story that we all hear all the time about Ali sleeping on the Prophet's bed. It's not because Ali was young. That was not the reason why he was acting out of foolishness. He wasn't acting out of foolishness. Ali, bin Abi Talib, Ali was saying to the Prophet while the Prophet was leaving that I am sleeping on this bed and I am going to sleep on this bed. If to sacrifice my life is what will give you the opportunity to go to Medina successfully, I'm ready to sacrifice it, to leave it on the lifeline. And Ali at that point was very young, was still a kid. And a kid knows what a life is worth, and then sacrificing that life from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet left Abu Bakr. After 5 miles, they get to a mountain called Khutba. And there is a cave in this mountain called Khutba. The Prophet was going to enter this cave, and then Abu Bakr told him, don't go yet. Let me go. Why did Abu Bakr sacrifice himself to go? If there is anything that will hurt the Prophet in that case, Abu Bakr said it should happen to him first, and not the Prophet. And every single houses, I don't know the right word for that, but houses for scorpions that was built in that cave already, Abu Bakr was hitting everything and cleaning everything with his own cloth. And then he laid the cloth on the floor and let the Prophet come in to sleep on his cloth, and he had nothing on. And that is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started sending mercy and blessings upon Abu Bakr until today. When they finally decided to go to Medina, the Prophet and Abu Bakr were blessed on their journey to Medina. They met a man called Buraida. Buraida had 80 people with him. And the Prophet preached Allah to them at that spot. And the whole of the 80 people accepted Islam. It is so significant that the 13 years that the Prophet spent in Mecca, it was only 114 people that accepted Islam in the whole 13 years. And then on one spot, 80 people accepted Islam. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. They were going to conclude the journey to Medina. They were hungry. Everything they had with them was gone. There was no water, nothing for them to drink. And then they saw a tent almost broken. And they sat there. They saw a woman there. They said, can you give us something to drink? The woman said, we don't have nothing. What of the animals we raised? He said, my husband traveled with them. We only have one. It's sick, very thin, as a guru and Mubarak. So this only one that we have does not even have enough blood for it to survive, let alone the blood to make milk. And Prophet said, that's the only thing you had? He said, that's the only thing we had. The Prophet said, let me see. The Prophet laid his hand on this one sheep, and then all of the blemishes that was on the body, everything went away, and the breast started bringing out milk. Not only the one that was sufficient for the Prophet, but the one that was sufficient for the whole family of the woman. After the husband came from the tree, and the Prophet had already left. The husband asked, this is not the situation, the condition that I left this sheep in. What happened? What miracle happened? He said there was a man who came. The man did this, and then this happened. And the man said, SubhanAllah. You see that man that came? That is the man that the whole world has been calling a liar. That is the man that the whole world has been rejecting the message that he brought to them. He said, can you give me a description of that man? He said, he was not too tall, he was not too short, his face is well brightened, his hair is very beautiful, he doesn't walk too fast, and he doesn't look everywhere when he's walking. He thinks very solemnly, and he talks gently. And that man said, that is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Allah has sent to the whole world to save them from the calamities that the world is going through. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك محمد. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه وهو الغفور الرحيم. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. We took us through a memory lane to give us a little bit or a synopsis of what Hijrah is, what it all entails. But what are the lessons that we want to learn from this? We'll quickly look at 3 lessons that we want to learn from this whole thing, added to the one that we have heard about the story of Hijrah before. Number 1 is Islam is not here to promise us luxury. Islam is not here to promise us wealth. Islam is not here to promise Muslims to be the richest one in the world. Islam is only here to promise us one thing. If we abide by the rules and regulations and the injunctions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and what is that one thing? That's Jannah. All of these people and everything that they sacrifice it for Jannah. And that is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. You see this group of people, they would not have to get to me and be accountable for anything. I've already given them the certificate to Jannah even before they left. You see, Abu Bakr, Umar, Ali, all of those people had their certificate to Jannah from here. The 80 people that accepted Islam, while the Prophet was going to Medina, all of these people accepted their certificate to Jannah even before they died. Number 2 lesson that we want to learn from here is at-tawakkul ala Allahi bil hali wa tarhal. Is to always rely on Allah in whatever situation we find ourselves. We're home, we're abroad, we always rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our tawakkul is faulty. That is why you see a whole Afa, so-called Afa, nílé aláwo lórí orí wàhálà kan àbí kejì táwa gbà lọ sọ́dọ̀ Afa máa wá gbà lọ sọ́dọ̀ aláwo. Orúkọ tá máa pè wọ́n náà nìyẹn, orúkọ tá máa pè ra wọn nìyẹn. Àtawakkul ala Allah ó ti wà fọ́ọ̀tì, ìgbára lọ́lọ́run ti wà fọ́ọ̀tì, òun lè ṣe máa rí àlàájá látara kọ́lọ̀ ń pàdánwò díẹ̀ kan lára ọmọ lẹ́ṣẹ̀ rí lókè o. If our faith does not have any part of the glory, faith will allow this alone. Number 3 lesson that I want us to learn from this is whenever we are being called to the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we should always be part of those who will run towards. We should be the forefronters. Because the reward of those who went to Medina with Prophet ﷺ during Hijrah, the reward of the first set of people is definitely higher than the reward of those who were going after them. Now, the Hijrah happened. The Prophet went to Medina. We don't have no Hijrah no more. There's no Makkah where we are living here. There's no Medina. But you see where we worship, this is our own Makkah and this is our own Medina. So when we are being called to any cause of Allah in this place where we worship, this is our own Medina we should rush towards. An example of that is what we are planning to do very soon, inshallah, on the 27th of this month. The south side masjid that we are trying to build, there is going to be a ground opening, a form of foundation, laying foundation of the mosque. And we are offering everybody to be there. Let it be our own type of Egypt that we are doing to our own Medina. Our own type of sacrifice that we are going to make towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and accept to see the day of Qiyamah. It is ours. People are going to be there. And then, for those of us who worship here, it should not only be outsiders that will be there to do it. So that is why we are calling all of us to please, let's make it a sadaqah from us that we will benefit from, not only today, but then after we're not here to live no more. The Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept every act of ibadah that we put towards Him, and whatever we are able to do, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. Allahumma inna unsufna ya Allah, inna khairul nasirin ya Allah, ta'alana fa inna khairul fatihin, wa qul lana fa inna khairul kafirin, wa hamna fa inna khairul rahimin, wa ajina najna min al-qawmi zalimin, wa hadlana rihan tayyibatan kama hiya fi ilmika, wa ashir alayna min khazain rahmatik, ومنا بأمن الكرامة مع السلامة والعافية في الدين والدنيا والآخرة إنك على كل شيء قدير. عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. My brothers and sisters in Islam, we tell us every Friday, Allah is urging us to do good things and warning us against three things. يأمر بالعدل والإحسان. Allah says be just at all times. Ihsan, do good at all times. وإيتاء ذي القربى, those who are close to you who have rights with you, give it back to them. Give them the right. Allah is warning us against abominable acts. Something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, don't do this, don't do it. Don't backbite, don't whatever you know somebody would say in front of someone, try to remind us always every Friday so that we can always remember and then worship Allah as required. Allah subhanahu wa